Hey Lily, how are you? I want to know what you think about education in Peru with coronavirus outbreak and social distancing laws.
Hi, Alexandro. I think that education of time in coronavirus is more complicated than in a normal year. Students are studying from home and sometimes away from their family due to the improved quarantine in March. They miss their home a lot. What do you think?
Well, at the beginning, I am talking about the first month of the quarantine, such March or April. Education was one of the sectors that suffered the most, and both school and universities were not prepared for this global crisis. For example, many universities delayed the start of their classes for weeks. How do you think they have adapted to reach their students?
I think the students did their parts and took good care of this education. They are people who even study or other language. For example, I am studying English.
Well, yes, and the school and universities also did their part because over time they adapted to the situation, beginning to have television programs direct for a child audience with the aim of teaching basic knowledge such as mathematics or general culture. The education method opened new ways to reach people. Most could go to their classes online while those who could not because of the area in which they were located or did not have economic resource could listen their classes through a radio. What do you think about it?
I think that was sometimes important for national education and that sometimes possible for the future of the country. Even in on times on coronavirus, do you think that people in these days are traveling abroad?
No, it's impossible. However, with the help of some software that was created or made now, such as Zoom or Google Meets or Collaborate, and they will allow people to take their classes via the internet from their schools, universities, and if foreign schools, allowing them to have classes of people from other countries. How do you think those international cures are?
Without a doubt, I think it's helped a lot of people to not need to spend of flight for rooming and they will not meet their homes. Wherever, I believe that people are traveling to other countries to the tourist with the necessary safety.
I really would like to travel, but I think my parents wouldn't let me, or even let me go to the laboratories of some of my course. But hey, speaking of which, how did your study routine change?
In my studies, everything become a little more demanding. Thanked me for this. I have studied more course, another language, and start working. It's too much. I am complicated, but I am trying to give myself time for every time and have a schedule for everything. And you change your routine?
And this change in education allowed me to be more flexible with my schedules, as I no longer need to waste 2 or 1 hours on the transportation. It allows me to have classes at 7 p.m., where I only need to get up 2 minutes before class and turn on my laptop. Also, when I studying, I can repeat the recording of the class in case I didn't understand something at the time.
Yes. For me, it's sometimes very positive to be able to listen to the class again. Sometimes that's helped me a lot for exam and to and not to lose myself. and from one class to another if it have to miss. Do you think you are studying more now or before the online class?
Well, in my opinion, I feel that before I studied more, because now in my exams, for example, I can really on the readings or the PDF of my classes, while in the face-to-face classes you were going to take your exam with your calculator and your knowledge and with a lot of faith. Like everything, it has its good side and its bad sides. Like the quality, for example, I feel that it's less.
I personally believe that teachers demand more of their students because now we need more hours to study. Personality that happens to me. Time is always short. I am complicated, but I am to do everything in my power. Alexandro, was a pleasure talking to you. I have to go to college things. Take care.
Perfect. I also have to go. I have to do my OPA of my virtual English UPC course. Take care and see you later.